Okay, well, let's start heading back then. Oh, we're gonna have more fights and shit, are we? Maybe?
Way out must have flooded during that earthquake. Blasted ruins.
Oh, I see.
Better a flood than a cave-in.
That's interesting. So wait, I can swim in this, right? Yeah. So now we can get in here. We couldn't get in here before. Can we... Can't go down there. Is that just around? Looked like there was a book on the table, but I assume I can't read a book underwater, or does it pause breath consumption too? No, we read that. It's just, it doesn't disappear for some reason. I like that the, it wasn't just a rumble for show. Like, no, this actually has had change on the landscape here. Pretty neat. And also, I was like, but this is a dead end. How can I keep searching for the team then? But no, it's because the dead end isn't quite what it seemed. That's very purple. Huh.
Something's not right here. Take a look around.
I'm taking a look. Okay, that's gonna be the way out. Ooh, hello. Is this the expedition? That's not good. So, is the Oracle... Because we were reading about, like, combining souls and stuff. Is the Oracle taking these people's souls, the expedition's souls, and putting them in his statue, and then adding the Splinter of Aethas to try and turn it into a real thing? Is that what's going on here? Yada's Journal. New orders came down from Dayrin today. We're to be sent to the Living Lands. The Diplomatic Corps has established an embassy in the port city of Paradis, and they need support cataloguing the unusual ruins there. No doubt it will take months, perhaps a year or two at the very least. I had promised Rudwin I'd be in High Ground to celebrate Inestu with him and the children, especially since it'll be Myri's coming of age, but how often are you given the opportunity to lay the foundation of study for a previously undiscovered ancient culture? Have I read this before? Why does this feel familiar? I swear, have we read this? Am I crazy? I swear some of this feels really familiar, but maybe it's just similar to something we've read. Let's just continue reading it in case, I don't know. I'm sure he'll understand, and Myri, well, I think my daughter will be glad I'm gone. It's not like the gods are making new continents. The world is getting smaller every day. And then how much later is this? Not long. It always seems as though the moment I finally get my sea legs, we're pulling into the harbour. And a charming harbour it is, despite what Dayrin told me, and not nearly so dangerous as the clerks in High Crown warned. I swear on the Queen, half my countrymen resent any city that isn't the Emperor's purely on principle. There was a letter waiting for me when I arrived at the embassy. I suppose Rudwin sent it before I left. The cowards filed for dissolution of our marriage, but he couldn't muster the stones to tell me to my face. Let him assume it never arrived, for I certainly won't dignify it with a reply. This whole episode has given me a blinding headache, a horrible pinching sensation right behind the eyes. We've had a few days to settle into life at the embassy while the powers that be argue about how to best make use of us. While I was resting, the ambassador's clerk took the scouts to some dreadful little swill house in a rough part of town. Naturally, a couple of the younger lads poisoned themselves with alcohol. The mother in me wants to be furious, but I can hardly muster the energy. As long as Offric's voiding his stomach into the canals and instead of the bunkhouse, it's not my business after all. I think I'll take the team to Fort Northreach and see if we can't help their archivist identify the purpose of the godless ruins there. Blessed New Year! The team acquitted themselves well at the fort. With Cadmon's help, I was able to get down into the basement of the ruins there and take a good look at the construction. Naturally, I think the notes I took at the fort... Naturally, I left the notes I took at the fort. I feel like I can hardly even think these days, but I believe I remember enough of what I learned to write a satisfactory report for the ambassador. Could these ruins have been a site of a fertility temple? I mean, goodness, look at the shape of their buildings. The Steel Grot Inquisitor attached to the embassy has uncovered a rumour of a holy relic in a cave here in Dawnshaw, and she's suggested we might want to investigate. I know I should be eager to get down there to explore, but I've hardly been able to get out of my bedroll since we've returned to Paradise. I'll bet there's a cursed tablet with my name on it that Rudwin's installed at the Temple of Skaen back in High Crown. Nothing else could explain the hideous nightmares I've been having. Mushrooms erupting from my skin, my eyes replaced by quivering stalks, Myri turning into a tree, Rudwin splitting in half and opening like a flower. No matter what drug I take or to which god I pray, they refuse to go away. Uh-oh. I collapsed while we were gearing up in the market, and none of the merchants would help me off the ground. One of them muttered something about a soul plague and ran off to tell his mates. I tried to tell the man I wasn't sick, just going through a divorce, but I couldn't speak. It was like my tongue had turned to mud. The Inquisitor pulled me aside when the boys got me back to the embassy. She was able to press the locals for more about the relic. Apparently it was taken from AFS's Titan skeleton, the very one I made my reputation discovering, and is well known for its ability to heal anyone who holds it. I cannot delay any longer, I must find it.
Well, we found the expedition.
Yeah.
Looks like they've only been dead a few hours. But how did they get in here?
They didn't come the same way we did. I'll remind you we had to swim here. And look, there's no way these people died of natural causes. Murder usually leaves a mark.
It's like every member of the expedition team just collapsed.
Court Augur. Fragments of the soul often linger near the body after death, but these corpses feel empty.
Oh. Like they've been completely drained of essence.
If I thought you could just zap someone's soul out of their body, I wouldn't even get up in the morning.
You need to get out more, Marius. Animancers have been zapping folks for centuries.
If either of you so much as points a stick at me, I'm going to be very upset.
The Oracle couldn't have put the expedition's souls in the Statue of Avowed.
That's what I was thinking.
Right?
Glad we're on the same page. Could the Oracle's plan have something to do with AFS's vanishing at Ukaizo?
There's still a lot of debate over what even happened at Ukaizo. Perhaps the Oracle knows the truth. Or perhaps he's just as lost as we are. Aethys is a dangerous god associated with Eora's bloodiest wars, and he recently killed thousands of people in Deadfire. Now, we have a piece of him, and we're about to face a maniac who wants it desperately. Tread carefully.
Yeah. I guess we're probably going to have to kill the Oracle, huh? That's unfortunate. That is most unfortunate. On the Binding of Souls, the margins of this text are scribbled with notes and references. The ink-stained pages appear to have seen much use in earlier times. The removal and transference of souls is a practice both ancient and sophisticated. There is evidence that the Engwithans were particularly adept at this, yet few details have survived them. What is known is that the removal of a soul is a difficult process and one that requires an expert hand and precise tools for any chance of success. Early attempts on a test pool of 138 goats left most of the subjects with maimed or fractured souls. In all but 2 of the 11 instances where a soul was successfully removed, the essence dissipated before scholars could capture it. The words transfer to holding vessel are written in and underlined in the margin. Right, so yeah, the statue's the holding vessel. The process requires conductive materials, copper and adra specifically. Immersion in water is important to ensure that the soul is drawn in a steady and uniform manner, with no distortions or breakages. A warped soul is at best useless and at worst unpredictable. We have since mastered the process of soul transference, and have seen the benefits of infusing forged work with the essence of animals and wilder. What remains to be seen is whether we might see greater gains from using the souls of Kith, where we would procure the appropriate subjects and how much personality and autonomy we would want to leave intact in such cases. A string of notes winds around and below this paragraph, beginning with criminals, prisoners of war, volunteers, and ending with Forge Guardians in block letters. These notes are crossed out, and below them is written, but what of the divine soul? Okay. Just trying to make me jump, huh?
does he come here? Why does he build the idol in this place?
Couldn't tell you, love. Is that... yeah, this is where we came, right? Yeah. The original way. We had to swim through there.
Even the flood could not stop him. Fealty or sickness.
Oracle's up ahead. Be ready for anything.
Yeah. Hi.
There
What's up, buddy? Friend?
The earth shook.
Pal?
Flies like wasps.
Homie? Home slice?
You have been gone some time. Do you carry the splinter of Aethys?
I found the bodies of the expedition team in your workshop. Did you kill them?
Ah, I did not expect you to be so thorough in your explorations. Nevertheless, I am impressed. As to whether I killed them, well, that is a matter of semantics. Does death occur the moment the heart ceases beating, or when the soul is broken upon the wheel? In one sense, then they are quite dead. In another, they remain very much alive. In either case, they have entered a state of change, and the impetus was mine.
A soul on the wheel is broken into its constituent parts, yet the whole of the self is contained within each fragment. Or you're going to put the souls in the statue, aren't you? I think we can do this first.
If one were to take your expansive view and the expedition had encountered the wheel, then yes, they would be alive. But their souls are not bound for the wheel. You see, I have given them the opportunity to be part
It's not an
of
opportunity
something
when you
larger
force it.
than themselves.
That's not an opportunity.
Their essence is held safe within my devices. And with your help, I shall give them a new commission. To prosecute the redemption of a god.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief. How do you expect to redeem Aethys?
Do you carry the relic I asked you to collect?
I do carry it.
Excellent. The relic you have retrieved was stolen from Aethys' body. He is bound to it, or it to him. And before the events at Ukaizo, he would speak to me through it. He speaks to me no longer, but I believe he resonates with the splinter yet, as I do.
So remind me what this was. So Ukaizo was a mythical island hidden in the Deadfire Archipelagos. This was PoE 2. Rediscovered, all but empty, save for the great and mysterious machines that towered over the ruined city. Okay, so I guess this was like Pillars of Eternity 2 Endgame. It's like, I want to look it up so that I know what's going on here, because this does feel like something that I should know about to have more info here. But at the same time, I might play it one day, and this very much feels like it's talking about Endgame of PoE 2, so I don't know.
If I am correct, when it is placed in the statue, the magnifying power of the Ardra will draw him into it, and he will be trapped. Locked into the reliquary with a chorus of furious souls acting as his conscience. He will finally begin the work of making right all the wrong he has done. All that is left is for you to place the splinter into the statue's chest. Will you do it?
Kai, Marius, what do you think?
Me? If I ever suggest helping some crazy Nimdu bring a statue to life for religious reasons, please kill me then and there.
Look, I'm all for second chances, but restoring the god who started the Saints' War and left a trail of corpses and dead fire? Even I can see that's a bad idea. And I can't imagine a worse fate than spending an eternity as one of those poor souls stuck with him. I've heard I can change him before.
What will happen to you if your god abandons his domain in the beyond?
I cannot say. But when I return to the wheel, I pray I do not see Aethys there, for it will mean that I have failed. You see, my sister, you must understand. I am willing to endure a life of greatest loneliness, so that he may repent.
He doesn't sound like the repenting kind, honestly. He seems like the kind of guy that's going to be like, hey, I'm back. It's time to resume my previous work of killing everyone or whatever. But I am incredibly curious. What happens if I say yes? And as a court augur, I feel like my professional curiosity may overpower my reasoning that we probably shouldn't do this. And go, actually, fuck it, let's see.
Thank you. Once you have placed the splinter into the statue, power my devices just over there. Together, we will observe the results.
Let's make a save, shall we? Shall we make a save? And then maybe not do this if it goes badly?
Climb up the scaffolding there and place the relic in the statue.
If this goes badly, I may save scum, but I'm too curious to not do this. You know? It simply is what it is. Did we read this? We must have done, right? Yeah. Bonk.
There we are. Now, fill the statue with essence. Do me the honor of pulling the lever, just there. And my lord will return to face justice.
What could possibly go wrong?
Any moment. Oh. My god Aethys, are you there? No! It's not working!
No.
Something is wrong. My lord Aethys has not returned. Something is missing from my design. Something I did not account for. It must be the chime. Without its ringing, he cannot hear the statue's call. My sister, will you join my holy work and lend your chime to the cause?
Lend my chime? What does that mean? Oh, he means... Okay. I want to ask... if option 3 is, I'll let you put my soul in the statue, then I assume that's what he'll say, is if I ask what it means to say it's putting your soul in the statue. A watcher told me I don't have a chime, and Aethys wouldn't want me anyway. It must be you. I want to court augur it.
You cannot ask me that. If you knew all that I have done, how arduously I have labored. No! I would sooner give my soul over to Remagant and let it be trampled beneath his hooves for all eternity.
Intellect 8. You cannot create an animat from stored essence. The consciousness dissipates instantly. Soul transfer must occur live. Huh. The gods are an amalgamation of essence and a set of instructions. They do not have souls to bind. Ooh, also interesting. Whatever happened to Aethas at Ukaizo, he meant it to be permanent. He's gone. Okay, so did Aethas fucking, like, suicide at Ukaizo? I need to play PoE 2 at some point. I'm, like, genuinely very interested in what's happened in this world. This is good stuff. But let's continue sticking with Court Augur. The gods are an amalgamation of essence and a set of instructions. They do not have souls to bind.
That can't be true. Nothing I have read in my studies has said anything of the sort.
Animancy has developed significantly in the last few decades. Your research is out of date. Whoever's supplying you with scholarship and equipment is probably selling you other Animancer's ancient cast-offs. Let's go with one.
No. You have beheld my statue. You have carried the splinter of Aethys. You witnessed.
I wonder if
my
we'd said
power
earlier in the conversation, if we'd said it
power
must
of
be
my
you
lord.
instead of us, whether he'd have done it.
My sister.
Whether he'd have just
please.
like, okay, cool. Bye.
Why do you lie to me?
I told you the truth as I know it.
But
Why do you lie to yourself?
Everything he asked of me, I did it all. And then he stopped asking.
I'm sorry, Sargamis.
But then, why did he leave? Why did he leave without me? What did I do wrong? Why does he not love me? Oh my God. What do I do now?
The people of the Living Lands need comfort now more than ever. Counsel them. The people of the Deadfire are still struggling to repair all that Aethys broke. Help them. There may be other godlikes who survived the vanishing. Find them. Or that's for you to figure out. These are big choices. But he's a really interesting character, and I'd like him to remain in the game. I don't know if we'll ever meet him again after this. Like, maybe not, but if there's a chance that we can, then I'm going to say remain in the Living Lands and counsel them, and then maybe we'll get to see him again.
I have much to consider. Excuse me. I must pray.
God damn.
I must pray.
I've always believed in second chances, but I've never seen a change of heart. I guess your Emperor really did send someone special.
Hell yeah.
So we're not fighting them? I'm not mad or anything, just surprised.
Optional now, speak to the voice over here. Okay.
It wakes. A host. Form given life. One day when we are free, we could return here, dwell in this body, feel the earth again. But it is a sprout. Fragile. It must sleep here undisturbed. A secret you could keep. Tell us, will you give us this gift?
Oh, it wants a statue. It wakes a host, form given life. I wasn't sure what it was talking about. When we are free, we could return here, dwell in this body, feel the earth again. It must sleep here undisturbed. Huh, okay. The statue is yours. If I let you have it, what will you do with it? How will you claim it? I don't even know what you are. Why should I trust you? I have to destroy it. If I let you have it, what will you do with it?
We are not sure. Could we touch the world? Walk in the ocean? Sift our fingers through sand?
How will you claim it?
A shard of Adra tethers it to us. Yet it is weak. A quagmire of essence occludes its veins. If we had time to tend it, perhaps we could find a way.
I don't even know what you are. Why should I trust you?
This prison holds us, silences us. The years fade like leaves. We have no memory of summer, warm fire, soothing rain. We could walk gently in this body, tend, grow, learn anew. But we must claim it.
Sure, the statue is yours.
A vessel to hold us. We will remember this. The Adra strains. It aches, a choking barricade of souls. Essence like mud, we cannot swim here. It must be flushed out. Free this obstruction, then when our prison bars fall, we will see.
Hey, envoy. Back with us?
Pull the lever to flush it out.
New earth to till, we flower. We rest now. We must consider this.
Very interesting. I'm really intrigued to see how things are going to play out. Like, is this actually going to matter? Like, the fact that we've given this statue to the voice, is that ever going to actually matter in the main story? Because this is all side content, which is crazy. This has been, like, the best part of the game. Aside from the one room with 10 fucking books to read in a row. But, like, really cool location with gorgeous visuals, a whole expansive area to explore, really fucking cool lore with this character here and what he's doing and everything. Like, choices that are made. I'm pretty sure we could have ended up killing that guy if we'd have chosen other things and got into fights. And, like, it seems like this is a really substantial piece of content. And it ends with us putting the voice in the statue, or at least giving them access to it. And it's like, this is all side content. So is any of this actually going to matter one jot? Is this ever going to come back up at all? Or is it just... Because, like, if you can... The fact that it's side content means you don't have to do it, which means that a lot of people will not have done it. They'll have just... You know, a lot of people just beeline main story in these games. So, I'm very curious if this actually has any meaningful differences to the storyline. The main storyline. Now that we have made these choices here, or if it's just not going to be relevant, or what. Also, what does this do? Like, it's just tied to that. I don't know. I never did hit this because I thought he was going to ask us to do it, but... Let's just, I'm happy with my choice. Let's overwrite this one. Lock it in. But then I'm going to do this and see if that does anything.
It's worse than rot!
Thoughtless.
What? Selfish, thoughtless? What did I do? Okay. Let's reload. I'm not sure what that actually did. Was that just pumping more essence into it to kick them out? Maybe that's what it was. That's probably what it was, right? That was the right one, right? Actually, no. Is that an autosave? I think that might have autosaved after I made the choice. Because this is like 30 seconds after this one. Hang on. Let's go back to this one. Oh, wait. This was the autosave. Oh, it autosaved when I broke that? Huh. Why would it autosave when I broke that? Sure, well, whatever. We haven't done it. It's all good. Haven't changed anything. It is the way I want it. Let's get out of here. What a cool fucking bit of content. That is awesome. That is... well, you know what? I'll reserve judgment. It was awesome in itself. However, it would get less awesome if there is no repercussions to our decisions there. I need there... Doesn't have to be immediately. Because we need to, like, actually... presumably get all the way to the end of the game and free the voice or whatever. But, like, I need there
So relieved to see parodies.
to be something that comes from that.
Be an experience of some kind. Let's go catch up with Offred.
Indeed. If nothing comes from that, that would end up just being super disappointing. But, got to assume something will come from that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15? We read 15 things in that dungeon. Fuck me. Fucking 15. Okay. So we've done the bounties, we just need to hand them in. We're still missing one fast travel beacon. Probably in here somewhere. And then we've got the cache, we've got the camps, and we've got the Adra. Okay, let me just turn right. Go up here, cross the bridge over the river, and then see if I can... It's got to be somewhere around here, right? Or is it all... Maybe it's all... cliffs, and so we can't get up there? Yeah, it's giving can't get up there, actually. So maybe left. Is there any way down here we haven't got? There's also the chance that, like, we have been close to wherever this last one is. We just didn't go quite close enough. Letter to the Oracle, unsent. Folded into the shape of a paper glider. Mr. Oracle, you've been very generous with your sellings. And sellings? And I appreciate that, but the Adherents have started asking around about me at the market. It isn't often regular folk are carrying purses full of gold, you understand. Now they've gone through and started inspecting all the shipments coming through the port. Can't afford to keep ferrying your goods. The sciences aren't exactly illegal in the city, but the Steel Garrote people don't much like it either. And I'm starting to think I might end up at the bottom of a river if we keep this up. Sorry, I know you'll understand. Niall. Yeah, we have been through here, haven't we? Yeah, we came up through here originally. Huh. So where could the last fast travel point be? Is there anywhere where there would like it's obvious there should be one? Like maybe Castle's Folly? There's one there, there's one there, there's one there, one there. Like there's a lot of fast travel points all around here that are fairly like obviously close, so you wouldn't need another one. One there, one there, one there, one there. One there. I mean, there could be one like up here, maybe? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's teleport to camp to get the free health refill. See if we can do any upgrades. See if anyone wants to chat. Neither of you want to chat? No. Alright. Oh, we have the final totem fragment place. Hello? Anything happening? Hello? There we go. This must be a fragment of the past. I should listen.
Are you certain?
I know what I sensed. I am beyond all doubt.
A source of essence? In the living land? Impossible.
I see now. A shard of godly memory. I will bear witness then.
I felt the flutter of Audra. There was no mistaking it. Not a chime. Something different. Yet somehow the same.
A vein separate from ours?
I cannot explain it any other way.
An ill wind blows through Eora if any of what you say is true.
Listen for more about these implications.
It may not be hostile.
Its existence is hostile.
Please. I've considered this with care. Think of the kith who live there. Always just beyond our reach.
I assume nothing. I will not rest until I learn the truth of this. If we cannot bring it to light, we all may be at stake.
Interesting.
Balrog on the energy coming off this thing.
Very interesting. Upgrading uniques. Has this not come up like 3 times now? Am I crazy? I'm sure this has come up a whole bunch of times at this point. Okay, fine wand. We need 2 more hardwood branches. Which we can make. Hallelujah. Fine wand upgrades once more. Because we still have not found any fucking unique, so... 39 physical damage to 44 physical damage. Let's go. Clappers. Next one goes from 44 to 50. Great. Hylia's Talon. We can make 3 of those. Wonderful. Huge. Oh, what about armor? We still haven't found... What are we wearing? We're wearing this. Oh, that requires fucking ladder as well. God damn it. Surely we'll just find some fine armor or something, right? Surely? Surely? Okay, let's go hand in these bounties first of all.
Welcome back, Envoy. Show it here.
The ogre is no more.
Remind me not to get on your bad side, Envoy. Seems you're making a habit out of killing ogres. Let's hope the next one you run across is a bit more amicable, yeah?
And Octav won't be burning anyone else ever again.
Good. Too many good men and women died because of that bastard. May he face Magran's fires in his next life. Well, I'll be. That's all of the bounties. Mighty fine work, Envoy. Mighty fine indeed. Hope you're proud of all you've done.
Kith Warder.
Thanks to you. Don Shore is safer for all of us. Gods protect you, wherever you are.
Hey, you could have a real future here if the Envoy thing doesn't work out.
Nice work on the bounties. Just don't get a big head about it.
Sure. Level up! Huge! Level 9. Love that. But first, I want to see what this Kithwater thing was. What was that? It was a amulet. Plus 10% damage reduction against Kith, but minus 10% damage reduction against other sources. Well, no, thank you then. I CBA to be constantly swapping stuff around. Okay, so. Nothing for the companions again? That's a shame. Feels like they only get a level every, like, 3 or 4 of your own levels or something. Okay, so we're level 9. We are almost high enough to get here. Oh, we can put it in here. Unlock level 15 Grimoire spells. Even though we don't have any Grimoire with level 15 Grimoire spells. But, like, we could just put it here anyway. For when that time comes. Because I'll be honest, I don't really need anything more. We could get Blizzard rank 3. We could get Fireball rank 3. But it's not feeling like super necessary. So maybe I just get this now whilst I have the spare point. And we're getting 2 points next level anyway, because, yeah, it turns out, you know, when I had that extra point to spend, and I was confused as to why, I looked at the patch notes, and they are giving you an extra ability point every 5 levels now, and it's retroactive. So because I was level 9, that meant at level 5 I should have got an extra one, so they retroactively gave it to me when the patch went in. So that means that next level, level 10, I will get my normal one and the bonus one. Yeah, there's nothing I'm like feeling like I am crying out for right now, so I'm just gonna put it here, I think. And then that way it's just out the way, you know. And then next level, I will be able to get probably this one. Massive 15% damage up with wands. That's like a huge, just base level increase in damage. And then maybe rank 3 Blizzard. Oh wait, haven't I? What about these? I'll be able to get these as well. Harvest Essence. I don't really care about that. Blood Magic. When essence is depleted, you may continue casting. No, probably not. Channels the Cone of Frost. Powerful thunderstorm, that could be really good. Yeah, actually, there's a lot of these ones which I do want to try. Oh, I need to do the character point as well. Okay. Like, we're at 4, but we're actually at 8 here, which is great. Dexterity rarely comes up. I feel like the most common conversation options are perception and intellect. Also resolve sometimes. But I feel like perception is one that I have missed a couple for because I've only had 4 points and I needed 5 or something. And more range is good for a caster as well. I realize I'm leaving dexterity at 1, but you can't level everything evenly, man. So dexterity is a very rare one that comes up. I feel like I've not missed that many dexterity ones. So, yeah, perception. Cool. And then speak to Offric. Let's hand this one in to wrap things up here.
Hey, it's the envoy.
Envoy, hey.
I swear, I owe you the world.
I owe her the world. She saved my life, remember?
Yeah, you only told me about 100 times.
Hey, where's Yeda? Is everyone else on their way?
I'm afraid not.
No. Oh, gods. Does she mean...
They didn't make it, Offreak. I'm sorry.
But you saved Cadman. You couldn't save them?
They were already dead, motherfucker.
Try.
What happened?
Ooh, should I tell them? Ooh, that's interesting. I don't know if I should tell them. Because if I tell them that, do you think they'll go and destroy the statue? And I don't want them to destroy the statue. I'm not going to risk it. The details won't help you, just know they went quickly.
I can't understand this.
Hey, Offreak, hey, listen. We always knew that was a risk, right? And we told ourselves.
Better to go out at the bottom of the world or the top. And dying in bed like Granda, asking what if.
Did you avenge them? Is the Oracle dead?
I let him live, he has much to atone for, sure.
What? What, he...
More senseless killing won't bring them back. They didn't get justice, but at least I got my brother back.
Don't be a baby. You would have been fine without me.
See, okay, issue with that is we didn't tell them the Oracle did it. That's the first time I've had a noticeable, like, they didn't write a line for this. Because there were two options to tell them the Oracle did it, and one to say nothing. To just say it won't help you, right? And I chose the one where I was like, I'm not going to tell you how they died, it won't help you. But then the very next thing, they knew the Oracle had done it, so... That's weird. Don't love that. What's next for you two?
Ambassador Heelguard has written to Expedition Command back in High Crown to see if they'll let us come home.
Well, while we wait for their reply, I thought...
Wait. Let me guess. Mermaid's Den.
You told him?
It was a moment of weakness. I thought I was dead. Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to give you this. It belonged to our grandfather.
Delver's Caution.
He'd always wanted to join the Corps, but life got in the way. When we were recruiting, he gave it to us to remind us to live well.
How do you decide who gets to wear it?
We take turns. Cadman had it last, so he gets to decide what we do with it.
I'll treasure it.
Well, I'm sure you've got big envoy things to do.
I don't know if you heard, but there's a plague on and everything.
If you're ever in High Crown, look us up.
Yeah, we can drink to the Corps together.
I will. Take care, you two.
I wish things had turned out better for the rest of their crew, but I'm glad they made it.
These two will be just fine. I'm sure of it.
One of them may even get a happy ending.
Surely. Alright, well... That is like every side quest done. What was the new thing? Delver's Caution. Plus 2 dexterity and plus 15% parkour speed. Okay. What do we got? Plus 2 intellect. Don't want to get rid of that. Slowly regenerate essence. Who gives a fuck? 2 dex? Yes, please. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's great. That is great. Give me all of the stat boosts, please. So, side quests. Oh yeah, this fucking map. I've never... Even though I've now explored, like, the entire fucking place, I could not tell you where this is. Which is annoying. Forge of Star Stuff. This one is not for here. This is for a different map, so we can't do that. Finer things in battle is just get fine torso armor. So we've basically done all side quests now. And all that remains is the main quest. Where we need to head back to the Ambassador now that we have spoken to the Watcher. And that is what we will do next time. But we'll leave it there for today. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. If you have, you could leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Share the videos around. Share the playlist around if you can. I would really appreciate that. And I'll see you next time for more Avowed. Thanks for watching. See you then.